These school children come into the concert hall with open minds, ready for something completely new. They bring with them what they know about their world, ready to connect it with the new experience. And while they're listening, something profound is happening. Music has a dramatic effect on the brain. Many regions of the brain are activated simultaneously and are interconnecting. These neural connections matter, especially in the developing brains of children. It's the increased neural connections between the left and right sides of the brain that makes the magic. They're improving their cognitive, creative, and motor skills, and their reading, writing, and math abilities will improve too. In fact, more areas of the brain are activated with music than by any other activity.
Their eyes are bright, they're focused, and you can see that the wheels in their brain are turning.
If a child just comes to the hall and they have no experience with Scheherazade or this program, will they have a fascinating and fantastic experience? We hope so. But if they've also had the experience of studying the music with the docent, engaging with it prior to coming to the hall.
To have that pre-experience, to be able to give their brains a chance to listen to the music before, to understand what is the story that the piece is trying to tell, what are the patterns, how is this all working together.
Oh, that's what the harp sounds like. Oh, that's why the violin plays with the harp. Hearing these connections really helps enhance their experience.
What if every student in this audience could have this preparation? The chance to have advocates for classical music docents give them a foundation for what can be a life-changing experience. That's AFCM's goal.
Thanks for coming to our class. I learned when to clap and about the 4 instrument families. I want to learn to play the violin. I loved the performance and would love to go again next year. Sincerely, Mary.
Now, Princess Scheherazade didn't want the Sultan to be so sad, and she didn't like what was happening to all those ladies. So she was a very clever lady. She made a plan. The Sultan exclaimed, "Wait, wait. Do not send her away. She must stay one more day. I must hear how this story ends."
The high one sounds like Sinbad.
Did you hear it in the story?
Yeah.
Okay.
The low one sounds like the Sultan.
I just have so much respect for the docents that come because they are so well prepared. You know, the PowerPoint, they have puppets and music. It's just that it just kind of warms my heart, you know, because I get to see that the kids are just so engaged.
It was a pleasure to stand behind my fabulous class and watch them interact with the advocates. To know that as a teacher that children could go off from our classroom and feel so inspired. It gives me goosebumps. I feel deep appreciation for the opportunity to work with the advocates.
Advocates for Classical Music was born of a passion. People who love music and enjoy the rewards of giving formed this group to bring classical music into San Diego's classrooms, and they have succeeded. Over the past 20 years, they have taught face-to-face over 160,000 students, and Advocates has partnered with 2 organizations that present music to San Diego's school children.
They are an essential part of the life of the San Diego Symphony. These wonderful volunteers have already realized how important music is to them. They know the power of music, and so the title advocate could not be more apt for these individuals, that they go to schools and express their passion for music.
When they reached out to us and said, we'd like to start docenting your programs, suddenly we had really enthusiastic people who wanted to learn about the music, who were going to take CDs and recordings into the classroom. And then suddenly we had kids coming to our concerts who had been prepared, who were just, wonderful audience members. It was an incredible difference. I'm so grateful that we work with advocates.
Because AFCM is a passionate group of volunteers, there is no overhead. 100% of membership and donation income goes directly to the programs, to the kids. And truly living up to their name, the members of Advocates for Classical Music have provided tickets and busing for over 13,000 students who would otherwise be unable to participate.
Not only do they want to help the kids understand more from an educational perspective, but they're going to make sure that the kids get there as well. And that combination of support and that combination of commitment is just really astounding. It makes them very special.
Dear Advocates for Classical Music, I really enjoyed learning the conductor's job in the symphony and how he signals to the orchestra. The percussion was great, the woodwinds,
Dear
horns,
advocates for
everything.
classical music,
Sincerely.
thank you for paying for us. We appreciate it because I don't have $6 for the ticket. I learned about Bach and how
That was the best field trip ever. I thought I would never see a real symphony. I loved when you played the music for us. I will always remember you, Jeremy.
Every child deserves an opportunity to be enriched by great music. Join us now. We're advocates for classical music and for San Diego's kids.